Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, tabarakallah. I want to start off by saying all praise be to Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, the most powerful. It's only Him we worship, only Him we bow down to, and only Him we turn to when we're in need. And also like to send peace and blessings upon our beloved Prophet, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Jazakallahu khairan for the masjid for inviting me here. Wallahi, I'm far from a sheikh, far from a scholar, far from a ustad. I'm a dusty guy, I'm going to be honest, yeah? I'm the dust that you see underneath the shoe of these shuyukh. Allahumma barik lahum, Allahumma ameen. And just because I sit in front of you in any shape or form, I don't think I'm better than you in whatsoever. This phobe doesn't make me a better Muslim than any of you, nor does this beard, and so on and so forth. So don't ever think for once that I sit in front of you where I think I'm better than you. Allahumma barak, I can honestly say, majority of the brothers here today probably know more Quran than me, more hadith than me, and they probably practice the deen better than me. I'm not here to tell you, regardless of whatever you've gone through. So I want to give a big shout out to all the sinners, because Jannah is full of sinners, but those that repented. Jannah is not made for people that did absolutely nothing with their life and they made no mistakes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, if there was a nation that did not commit any sins, He would destroy that nation in order to create a nation that sins and repents to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is Allah's words. So best believe, for the drug dealers and the sinners and the zanis, whoever it may be, you rappers and the guys that listen to music, the guys that are bunning, bro, today could be your day where you change your life completely. Today is the day. Ramadan's just left. It is unfair that we put our souls through this detox of Ramadan, the whole month, in order for us to do what? To be amongst those that are jahil on Eid. And I saw it this Eid, and it was upsetting that Muslims that I see on the front row, reading the Quran throughout the salahs, Allahumma barik lahum, yeah? But when Eid came, it's like they forgot themselves as a Muslim. And every single Eid, I'm being real with you, and ask yourself, every single Eid, there's what? There's brothers that are what? Committing suicide on the same day of Eid. There's brothers that are dying in car crashes. There's brothers that are overdosing on drugs. There's brothers that are what? Going to the level of being drunk and now they've drowned. This is what's happening amongst our communities. On Eid, bro. And it's unfair that we've made our soul go through the whole of that month full of ibadah, salahs on time. We're reading more Quran than any other 11 months that just went past. Why are we throwing it away? But like I said, man, I'm not here to tell you or give you any lessons apart from learn from my mistakes that I've done. On the way here, I spoke to a brother. The brother's telling me, Akhi, my brother's gone sideways. What are we talking about, Akhi? He said, bro, my brother's no longer a Muslim. Coming from a Muslim household. A Muslim household where your parents did every single thing under the sun to sacrifice their happiness, their care, their money for you to turn your backs on them, let alone turning your back on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You ask the brother, how comes you went sideways? Akhi, the only thing we did at home was pray our 5 daily prayers. There was nothing else in Islamic, nothing. Our father didn't sit us down. Our mother's, majority of the time, she's taking care of us, the house, and so on and so forth, making sure we're fed. But our fathers, Allahumma barik, he put everything other than his family first. His businesses, making money here, taking the money back home, making sure he buys some land, making sure he buys a few properties, and guess what? The father's disappearing on us, going back home, getting another wife, 2, 3 wives, and he forgot about us. With all due respect to the uncles, I wish I bought some paracetamol so I couldn't give a damn, you can have some paracetamol if I hurt your feelings. This is haqq. We forget our kids, and it happens amongst the Muslims. For what purpose, bro? You feel like you're going past this life Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving you these seconds and these minutes where you're neglecting your children. Your children are crying out for you. But don't get me wrong, with a lot of brothers, especially in this community, Allahumma barik, I've heard nothing but good about the adults, about the parents. I'm talking about in general. But this community itself, in Milton Keys, what's happening, bro? Your parents are doing everything under the sun for you. For you to do what? To displease them. Brothers come from a good home. Mothers calling me saying, you know, she called me via Instagram. Salamu alaikum, Ayman. Wa alaikum assalam. Who's this? I'm just one of your aunties. But my son's gonna be at your talk today. I said, go on, auntie. How can I help you? You want me to speak to your son? She goes to me, Ayman, I have found drugs under his mattress. I have found bullets under his mattress. I have found a knife. I haven't found the gun, but I found the bullets and the knife underneath his mattress. How am I meant to react to this now? I said, auntie, what did you do with the drugs and the bullets and so on and so forth? Because I am too scared to do anything towards my son or even open my mouth. What does the hadith say? One of the signs of Yawm al-Qiyamah, of the day of judgment, is what? When women will give birth to their masters. What's happening amongst us, man? Our own parents has become our slaves. What's going on, bros? Why are we neglecting the happiness of our parents when they sacrificed everything for us? And I'm gonna ask every single one of you here right now, yeah? Excluding the uncles, but for the youngsters, put your hands up if you still got your parents around, bro. Come on, put your hands up. Both your parents. Put your hand up, both, all of you, or any of you that have come from a household that your parents are still married. Allahumma barik. You see those parents? Oh, you can put your hands down now, yeah? Jazakallah khairan. When you go home today, really and truly go and ask your parents, yeah? Was there anything that you would do to give up, yeah? In order for me to gain the happiness that you've gained with me? Can you go back in time, mum or dad? Can you go back in time and regret the things that you've done in order for me to be happy? Your son, your daughter? They wouldn't regret anything. And wallah al-azim, it's come down to a time now where auntie is calling me, telling me, begging me to talk to her son. And I said to auntie, with all due respect, if I come across this scumbag, only Allah knows what I'm going to do to him. The fact of the matter is, the guy raises his voice on his mum. The guy threatens his mum. The auntie even said to me, the guy took out a knife on his mum. How do you want me to react to this, bro? What, am I going to act like everything's cool? But I'm not here to tell this brother off because he's not man enough to come forward and tell me who he is. And the auntie, out of fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of fear of Allah, she doesn't want to expose her kid. And look at the length that the mother is going, bro. In order for her to protect you. What's going on, Ak? You want to be a man? Akhi, I know men that are in jail, that are doing life in jail. They are the real men. They did the crime. So now they're doing the time. My man dropped 1 or 2 bodies there in jail now, bro. Wallahi, there's not one day, there's no sympathy in his heart. I say to my man, bro, you did the murder, so do the time, Ak. You claim to be a bad boy. Akhi, leave that bad boy. Wallah al-azim, he calls me, says to me, bro, I'm emotional at night time, bro. Let me speak to you so I can have someone to talk to. I said, bro, I thought you was the man on road. You was getting the money. You had the girls around you. My man's living like Scarface. His yard is full of paintings. Guns in every wardrobe. Money in every what? In every jumper. Suit that he's got on. For what? There's no happiness. So I said to my man, Akhi, do the time, Akhi. You claim to be a man on road, so now be a man in jail.
Everyone wants to see. And even Muslims, when we talk amongst each other, even when our hearts are in the right place, brother, wouldn't it be mad? Wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't it be good if we could just see? I mean, I believe, but if I could just see. And this is a big thing. That if Allah was to just show me, to show you what? What is it that you want to see? And it's almost as though we're trying to convince ourselves that if Allah was to just show me, that I would be much more. I would do much more. Or that things would be much different to us. Allah wants your iman, Allah wants your belief without Him having to show you. Because if Allah was to show us, my brothers and sisters, then everything changes. Everything changes. To believe in Allah, He says, "Man tu'mina billahi." Can you see Allah, my brothers? We can't. And tu'mina billahi wa rasulihi. Can you see His prophets? We can't see His prophets. Can you see His angels? We can't see His angels. Can you see the day of judgment? We can't see the day of judgment. 4 of the 6 pillars of Iman are unseen. You can't see them. And Allah has designed it as such. Allah wants you and I to believe in Him without seeing Him. Because that's faith. Because if you were to see, then you don't have an option. And when you don't have an option, you're not special anymore. What makes you unique as Muslims is that we believe in Allah, we believe in His Prophet, we believe in the message without seeing. This is Iman. And this quest to wanting to see is nothing but a delusion within our own brains. It's a fallacy. It's actually corruption. And it's important that, my brothers, you understand that as a Muslim, we believe in the unseen. And your whole faith is based on the unseen, and we take pride in this.